I think that that the delivery of what their options are really can change based on what I am even likely to give them as an option. So if I don't want to propose dialysis as an option to someone, then it's something that we don't bring up or talk about because that's not something that matters. If it is an option for people, then it probably is important for them to know that their life will be shortened, and they help me know whether or not they need to know by how much and in what degree.
When it comes to prognostic information, I think it's often pretty difficult. Difficult for patients, difficult for the people discussing it with them as well. So when we use these kinds of tools, it really prompts us and pushes us through this, because we could easily get through a clinic visit and avoid even talking about it. Well, if you're going through the best case and the worst case scenario, you're going to end up talking about it. Now, preparing them within that conversation, I like to kind of find out what they're thinking, because there's really a pretty big difference between someone who's expecting to live 20 years versus live 1. Now, most of the time I'm pretty surprised by the response I get, because most patients tend to give me a response that's along the lines of, I thought I only had a few months left. Well, at that point, it almost becomes easier. Now, I don't want to build any false hope here, and our goal is really to provide honest information and to educate our patients. And that's part of the strength of best case, worst case, because ultimately it's not just the best case and the worst case, but there's still going to be a piece of information that we're going to go into about what we expect from you as an individual. So talking about what we expect for them as an individual, very often I'm talking about what we see in general for people similar to you. However, none of it is really pinned down. Do we have exceptions? Of course we do. And I always keep that in the back of their minds that, yes, we do have exceptions. However, this is what we expect. So I think breaking the ice and kind of getting the information from them as far as what they initially are thinking usually helps guide me as far as how they're going to react and where I need to emphasize more explanation.